Have you ever thought about streaming yourself but not too sure what game to choose? Have you ever wondered how you choose a game to stream? In this video, I'm going to take you through a short tutorial as well as some tips and tricks as to how you can choose a game when deciding to stream. Just before we get into the video, I just wanted to let you all know that I do stream over on Twitch. You can find the link here at twitch.tv/Viva la Cabrita. I'll leave all the links in the description box below if you guys would like to check out the Discord server as well as the social media pages. And of course, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you enjoy content like this and you would like to see more stream support videos. And with all that said, let's get to it. Okay, so we are here. I'm going to take you through the process as to how you can choose a game when deciding to stream. So here, as you can see, is the channel page. When I click Twitch, it just automatically takes me to my channel. You might also be on the home page as well. It really doesn't make too much of a difference at this point. It is worth noting though that this video is kind of targeted more towards those people who are thinking about streaming in the near future, or those people that have just recently started streaming and are kind of just working out what their niche is. So hopefully this gives you some pointers, some tips and tricks, and kind of gets you on the right path. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is go over here to where it says browse and click that. And it should bring you to this page, which is a list of all the categories that are currently being streamed at this moment. So it's very important for the purpose of this video that you have here selected viewers high to low in the sort by tab over on the right hand side. The recommended for you tab is kind of, if you've already been on Twitch a little bit, it might give you some recommended streamers as well as categories that you might potentially enjoy. But for the purpose of this video, it's very important that we have viewers high to low selected. So, and also if you haven't already, make sure you've clicked on categories and not live channels. So something to keep in mind with Twitch is that it's constantly evolving and constantly changing. So I think that I checked this last week and the top game that was being streamed at that moment was Rust. It's currently third on the list at the moment with 81.2k viewers. At the moment, the most streamed game is League of Legends. So by the time that you come to check Twitch, it might be completely different to what you're seeing now. For the purpose of this video though, we are going to exclude just chatting from the list, just because I think that just chatting is more of a generalized category. A lot of streamers tend to switch to just chatting when they want a bit of a cool down, when they want to relax, so it's very interchangeable. So we're just going to focus on the games that are being streamed at the moment. So when I uploaded my very first video on YouTube, which is how I went from 0 to 500 followers in just 6 months, I'll leave all the links in the description box below if you guys want to check that out. One of the things that I mentioned in there, and I'm sure you've heard 1,000 times already, is do not stream saturated games. I'm about to show you why. So let's take a quick look at currently the most streamed game at this moment, which is League of Legends, which currently has 378k viewers. So at this moment in time, the first stream that pops up is this stream here with 86.4k viewers. Following that, we've also got another 84k, then we've got 17k, 13k, 12k, 9k, and so on. So let's say for the purpose of this example that I'm a new streamer and I'm streaming League of Legends for the very first time, and I've only got about 1 or 2 people watching me. So if I just start scrolling down here, you can see the amount of people that I would have to go through just to find someone that even remotely resembles having, say, 3 viewers, 4 viewers. So I've just stopped here after scrolling for a little while, and I've already got to this channel here, which has 44 viewers, 44, 48, 43, 39 here. So you can see that I'm still scrolling through channels and I still haven't reached the bottom yet as to where you're going to be, which means that if you stream this category, the chances are that your discoverability is going to be extremely low. So especially as a new streamer starting out, you want to make sure that your objectives are very clear, which is you want to have as high a discoverability as you possibly can to make sure that you're able to grow your audience. That's not to say that if you stream these games that you can't get discovered. It is still possible, but the chances are not in your favor. One thing that you do have here on the right hand side, which you can go over and click, which might increase your discoverability a little bit more, is if someone clicks here, sort viewers low to high. So as you can see, here is all the viewers ranging from 0 viewers, going from 1 to 2, but even then, look how saturated this category is. There are so many channels here that even if you do kind of readjust it a little bit, you still have so many channels to choose from. So streaming a game like League of Legends is a very common mistake. I think Fortnite is the other one where a lot of people say, yeah, I want to stream League of Legends, I want to stream Fortnite. But as you can see, this is what it means to stream a saturated category. So let's take another example and let's go to browse again and click that. And so Fortnite is the other one that a lot of people really love streaming, and I guess it's such like a popular franchise and people love the cartoon characters. So let's have a look at Fortnite. So let's click here, viewers high to low. And like I said, this is a very common mistake that a lot of people make. A lot of people really like Fortnite and they say, yeah, I want to be a really big Twitch streamer and stream Fortnite. But again, you can see here how saturated this category is. I mean, the view count is a little bit lower than League of Legends. So you have 4.8K, then you have 3K, 2.7K, 2.4K. But even if I just go through this category by scrolling down, you can see again how many channels you would have to go through just to be able to find your channel. So discoverability, playing Fortnite isn't particularly in your favor. Again, let's go to the sort by category and let's put it from viewers low to high. And you can see here how many channels are currently streaming on 0 viewers at this moment in time. Even if you still decide to go ahead and play Fortnite and hope that someone's going to click that category and make sure that they see the viewers low from high, you can already see here how many people are streaming with 0 viewers. So you might think that, okay, but if I have, let's say 1 or 2 viewers, that might be a good thing because I'm going to be above the people with 0 viewers. Well, if we scroll down here, you can see how many people I would have to go through again just to find people who's got 1 viewer here. Let's find people with 2 viewers. Again, still scrolling. I can't even find the channels with 2 viewers at this point. But yeah, as you can see, scrolling through a lot of channels and your discoverability playing this game is going to be extremely low. So what can we do to counteract that? So what we want to do is come back to the browse page, and what we're looking for is a game that is somewhere outside the top 10, even somewhere around the 20 mark. So if we scroll down, let's have a look at a game that we can find. Let's keep going down. Let's go with Pokemon Sword and Shield. So this game was quite popular when it came out. It's been out for a little while now, so it's a little bit less popular. Let's click here and have a look. So as you can see, currently at this moment in time, the first stream that pops up here is this stream with 322 views. So that's a significant improvement in comparison to what we had like 4K viewers, I think, in Fortnite or something like that. And then the next stream along from that only has 208 viewers, then 103 and 83 and 70 and 70 and so on. So if we imagine that we are playing this game and we've only got 1 or 2 people watching us at this moment, you can already see just scrolling down a little bit that I've already come here to this point where I found 3 viewers and then 2 viewers and then finally 1 down here. So your chances of getting exposed and increasing your discoverability is going to be much higher playing Pokemon as opposed to, say, playing Fortnite or League of Legends. So I think that streaming Pokemon could potentially be a good choice because it always has the franchise behind it and people are nostalgic for it. And I think that in the future there'll be more games coming out. So if you kind of establish your audience playing Pokemon and then a new game comes out and that's quite popular, then maybe you can kind of build your audience of that. But let's, for the purpose of this example, go back to browse and let's choose another game. And let's scroll down. Okay, so let's go with Animal Crossing because that was a game that was popular X amount of years ago. So after clicking Animal Crossing, the first streamer that pops up is this one here with 370 viewers, which is a significant improvement in comparison to, say, Fortnite, which had like 4K, I believe, in League of Legends, which had something like 3.8K or something like that. But following that, if you look, the next streamer currently has 188 viewers. The next one is 98, 96, 92, and 83, and so on. Although we're going to say for the purpose of this example that I'm a new streamer and I've only got 1 or 2 people watching me. So let's just scroll down and see how long it takes us to get to the bottom of this page. And as you can see here, we've already reached the bottom of the page here, and we can see there are some people streaming this game with only 1 viewer. So the chances of discoverability in this category is going to be much, much higher as opposed to if you're playing something saturated like League of Legends or like Fortnite, to name a few. So what is extremely important when choosing a game is something that I really recommend that you do is make sure that you find a category that has a decent amount of viewers, because you might be thinking at this point, okay, well, I'm going to stream something really retro that no one is streaming at this moment. And there could be the chance that that might be a unique category that people might come along and watch. But the chances are is that if there's no viewers in that category, that you're probably not going to get too much exposure. So it's a really good idea to find a balance between a game that has X amount of followers and viewers and a game that you're going to be able to get discovered in while playing. Oh, and by the way, guys, I'm not telling you to go stream Pokemon or Animal Crossing, specifically speaking. I think it's really important to do the research and also to find a game that you are going to enjoy. I can tell you there is nothing more important than enjoying a game that you're streaming, because if not, the viewers will just see right through that, and A, they won't stick around, and B, you won't be having a very good time. So make sure that you go on Twitch, have a look at the categories, and find a game that you are going to enjoy. Let's say now that you've started experimenting with games for a little while, and now you want to see kind of how the streams are going and get a little bit of feedback. So what can you do? Well, if we go over here to the top right-hand corner, one way that you can identify this is by clicking Channel. And by doing so, what you can do is you can check here the VODs from your previous streams. So in this case, for example, I stream the same games every stream, so it's a little bit different in my case. If you are a variety streamer, or if you are kind of trying to work out a niche for yourself, then this might be a good starting point. So you can see here, this VOD here has 1K in terms of viewers. This one has 357. This is about 400 more or less. This is a little over 500, a little over 500 again. So this gives you a kind of indication as to how many impressions or how many views that your stream got while you were live. So another thing that you can do if you want to get a bit of feedback in terms of your channel analytics is go here to the top right hand corner and click where it says Create a Dashboard. And in doing so, go over here to where it says Insights, and you can click here where it says Channel Analytics. So on the channel analytics, there are a lot of things that you can break down on there. However, for me personally, I like to use this website. This website is called Twitch Tracker. There are quite a few websites that are a bit similar, but this is just the one that works for me. And I'll put the links in the description box below if you want to check out this site a little bit later on. So when coming to the site, what you need to do is go over here to where it says search on the top right hand corner, and then type your channel name in. So let's put my channel here. And there is my channel. Let's click Viva la Cabrita. And here we go. We have the statistics for the streams from the 19th of January all the way back to the 15th of December. So when you arrive to this page, what you want to be looking at here is this blue tab, which is the followers tab that you gained for that stream, as well as the max viewers that you're able to achieve. Although in my case, this might give me a little bit less information because I'm streaming the same games every stream. So for me personally, what I believe in is consistency. I think variety streaming is great, but if you are streaming one category consistently, whenever that person comes back on the stream, they know exactly what you're going to stream. So one problem that I tend to find a lot with new variety streamers is that once a new viewer comes onto your stream and they enjoy the game that you're playing, the next time that they come on your stream, if you're playing something different, they might not adapt to that too well. So for me, I'm always a big believer in having consistency, which enables me to gain more growth in terms of my channel and obviously get more viewers and increase my discoverability. Although sometimes it can be a good thing to venture out into new categories and discover new markets that initially you wouldn't have been able to do. I think that certainly happened to me when I was playing Among Us. Before that, I was predominantly a Jackbox streamer, and then I discovered Among Us, and it turns out that a lot of people from Jackbox really like Among Us. So I managed to incorporate the two, and then I've managed to find more people from Among Us who have never heard of Jackbox who are now engaging in the Jackbox part of the stream. So can certainly have two benefits in that respect. So although in terms of venturing out into different categories, you can see here that on Jackbox, I have 327 followers from this category and 230 from playing Among Us. Although with Minecraft, I only seem to have 14 there. So it certainly seems more beneficial in terms of growing an audience for me to be focusing on these two games as opposed to playing more Minecraft. One thing it is worth keeping in mind is that I've only streamed Minecraft for a total, according to here, of 28.2 hours, which could also be a factor. But I think in terms of growing my audience, these two games seem to be bringing in the most amount of followers. So another thing that you can do is if you scroll up over here to where it says recent streams, let's take, for example, the 18th of January. Let's have a look at this one. So I was streaming two games over the course of that stream, and it actually tells you here how many followers I was able to bring in. So from playing Jackbox on this stream, I got a total of 6 followers, and for playing Among Us here, I got a total of 9 followers. It certainly seems that from this stream that Among Us was the better game to play in terms of roping in more followers, although it does say here that I got more exposure in terms of viewers. I think my average amount of viewers was higher for Jackbox, and also the viewership was higher with 82 as opposed to 32 with Among Us. And finally, if you scroll up, you can also see here the demographics from that stream. So you've got the timeline across the bottom. It also tells you how many in this green line viewers you were peaking at that moment in time. So around 8 o'clock on that stream, I had about 19 peak viewers. Around 9:30, I had about 23, and about 23 a little bit later on as well. around kind of 10:30-ish, which I think is about 11:30 Central European time. We played Among Us, we switched over then, and you can see my viewers there, how that changed the course of the stream. Also tells you in the blue and a little bit underneath here, the amount of followers you gained and also what time you've gained those followers. So that could be very useful information in terms of trying to get a little bit more feedback as to the games that you're playing. And so that is what I would recommend. So coming over here to your recent streams and having a look. So for example, if you see again something here that you got 3 followers from this stream and then you got say 16 from this stream, that probably normally gives you an indication as to what games are working for you. Like I said, this is a little bit more irrelevant for me since I'm streaming the same games all the time. But if you are trying to work out what your niche is, if you are trying to find a game that suits and fits you, this is really good information and good feedback in terms of helping you grow and gain more audience and discoverability. And so there you pretty much have it. That was my guide as to how you can choose a game when deciding to stream on Twitch. If you did enjoy this video and you would like to see more stream support content, be sure to hit the subscribe button, as well as of course, like the video. And also not forgetting that I'll leave all the links in the description box below if you would like to check out the Discord server as well as the social media pages. My name is Jamie, aka Viva la Cabrita, and I will see you all in the next video.